Welcome, football fanatics, to another electrifying episode on Diary TV. Yes, I remain your humble host, Divine Favor Awago. Today, we're stepping onto the Olo turf of Nigerian football, where dreams are forged, legends are born, and the heartbeat of a nation pulses through every goal, every tackle, every moment of glory. The Super Eagles, Nigerians' pride, are at a critical crossroads on their journey to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, co-hosted by the USA, Canada, and of course Mexico. But the road is rocky. The stakes are sky high and the spotlight is on one man, Coach Eric Sekou Chelle. In this video, we're unraveling a powerful message from a titan of Nigerian football, Alhaji Sani Toro, the former Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Association. Toro has actually thrown down the gauntlet, urging every stakeholders, fans, pundits, players, and of course officials to rally behind Chelle and give him the space to work his magic. Why? Because the dream of World Cup qualification hangs in the balance, and it's going to take a united front to soar to new heights. Buckle up, because this is a story of resilience, hope, and the unyielding spirit of the Super Eagles. Yes, let's set the stage. Nigerian footballing powerhouse in Africa has a storied history on the global stage. From the dazzling display of JJ Okocha to the tenacity of Rashidi Yakini, the Super Eagles have given us moments that leave rent-free in our hearts. Their maiden World Cup appearances in 1994 as USA 94 was a defining capture, a time when Nigeria announced itself as a force to be reckoned with. And who was at the heart of that historic qualification? None other than Alhaji Sani Toro, then Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Association, now known as the Nigerian Football Federation. Fast forward to 2025 and the Super Eagles are chasing that same dream again. But the part of the 2026 World Cup has been anything but smooth. After missing out on the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, a heartbreak that stung every Nigerian fan, the pressure is on to secure a ticket to the next global showdown. The qualification campaign for 2026, however, has been a roller coaster. 6 matches in and the Super Eagles are teetering on the edge, with results that have left fans anxious and critics sharpening their knives. At the center of this storm is Coach Eric Sekou Chelle, the man tasked with steering Nigerian back to World Cup glory. Chelle, a million tactician with a reputation for discipline and strategy, took the helm with high expectations, but his early tenure has been met with turbulence, particularly after a disappointing home draw against Zimbabwe in his second match in charge. For a nation accustomed to dominance on the continent, this result was a bitter pill to swallow. Whispers of doubt have grown into a chorus, with some fans already written off Chelle as the wrong man for the job. But is it time to abandon ship, or is there still hope on the horizon? Picture this, guys. The iconic Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja, packed with passionate fans, all expecting a commanding victory. The Super Eagles are facing Zimbabwe, a team they've historically outclassed. But when the final whistle blows, the scoreboard tells a different story. Frustrating 0-0 draw for Coach Chelle. This was a defining moment, but not the kind he'd hoped for. Social media erupted, pundits weighed in, and of course the narrative began to shift. Is Chelle the Messiah Nigeria needs, or is he out of his depth? The criticism didn't stop there. Nigerian's shaky start to the 2026 World Cup qualifiers has fueled skepticism. After 6 matches, the Super Eagles have struggled to find consistency with draws and losses, piling up against expectations of wins. Of course, for a team that's boasts talents like Victor Osimhen, Samuel Chukwueze, and of course Wilfred Ndidi, the results have been underwhelming. Fans are restless, and the ghost of quarter 2022 looms large. Missing one World Cup was painful. Missing 2 in a row would be unthinkable. But let's pause for a moment. Is it fair to place all the blame on Chelle? Well, building a cohesive national team is no easy feat. Injuries, tactical adjustments, and the pressure of representing 200 million Nigerian weigh heavily. Chelle inherited a squad with immense potential, but also a history of inconsistency in crucial moments. The Zimbabwe draw, while disappointing, was just one match in a long campaign, yet in the courts of public opinion, patience is in short supply. The question is, can Chelle turn the tide, or is it the dream of 2026 slipping away? Enter Alhaji Sani Toro, a man who knows what it takes to make history with the Super Eagles. As the Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Association during the golden era of 1994, Toro was instrumental in Nigeria's qualification for their first ever World Cup. That team, led by the likes of Stephen Keshi and Emmanuel Amunike, captured the imagination of the world with their flair and fearlessness. Toro's experience gives him a unique perspective, and of course his work carried weight. In a bold and passionate statement, Toro has called on all football stakeholders, fans, media administrators, and players to stand behind Coach Chelle. Give him the space to work to urges. Let him focus on the job qualifying the Super Eagles for 2026. Toro's message is clear. Unity is the key to success. He acknowledges the challenges, admitting that qualification is beyond the Eagles at present, but he remains unwavering in his optimism. believing that with the right support, Chelle can deliver the World Cup ticket. Toro's confidence is in blind faith. He's seen what it takes to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. The 1994 qualification wasn't a walk in the park, belief, and of course a collective effort. Now Toro knows that Chelle needs time to implement his vision, build team chemistry, and of course navigate the complexities of African qualifiers. From formidable opponents like South Africa and Ghana to the logistical challenges of international football, the road to 2026 is a marathon, not a sprint. Toro's call to action is a reminder that no coach, no matter how talented, can succeed without the backing of a united footballing community. Now, so what does it take for the Super Eagles to soar to the 2026 World Cup? First and foremost, it starts with belief. Yes, believe in Chelle, believe in the players, and of course believe in the dream. Qualification campaign is far from over, with crucial matches to come. Every point, every goal, every moment matters. Chelle must fine-tune his tactics, leveraging an attacking prowess of Sima, the creativity of Chukwueze, and of course the defensive solidity of players like William Strauss-Ekong. But the players can't do it alone. The Nigerian Football Federation must provide the resources and of course stability needed for success. Timely training camps, quality friendlies, and of course a clear strategy. Fans too have a role to play. The Super Eagles feed off the energy of their supporters. Whether in the stand or across social media, instead of tearing Chelle down, let's lift him up. Constructive criticism is valuable, but relentless negativity only deepens the divide. Now, Toro's vision of total support means everyone stepping up. The media must strike a balance, holding the team accountable whilst fostering hope. Former players and coaches can offer mentorship and guidance, of course, and the fans. Oh, the fans, you are the heartbeat of Nigerian football. Of course, your passions can turn stadiums into fortresses and inspire the team to defy the odds. Together, we can create an environment where Chelle and the Super Eagles thrives. As we wrap up this journey, let's hold on to the fire that burns within Nigerian football. The Super Eagles are more than a team. They are, of course, a symbol of our resilience, our pride, and, of course, our unbreakable spirit. Alhaji Sani Toro's words are a clarion call, a reminder that the path to the 2026 World Cup is one we must walk together. Coach Eric Sekou Chelle may not be perfect, but he's the man in the hot seat, and he deserves our trust, our patience, and, of course, our unwavering support. The USA, Canada, and Mexico await. The world stage is calling. Let's silence the doubters rallying behind our Eagles and write a new chapter in Nigerian football legacy. This is our moment, Nigeria. Let's seize it. Thank you for joining me on Diary TV. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe in Chelle? What will it take for the Super Eagles to qualify? Hit the like button, subscribe, and of course, let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay passionate, stay proud, and of course, keep soaring.